Coming up on Cronkite Sports Now, the latest on the 2020 election and its effect on the sports world, a look ahead at Saturday's ASU season opener against USC, and a glimpse into the life of a professional boxing glove reviewer. Hello and welcome to this Tuesday edition of Cronkite Sports Now. I'm Adam Noel. Thanks for joining us. Arizona State football finally returns this weekend. The Sun Devils are set to open their season against USC, which is currently ranked 20th in the latest AP Top 25 poll. ASU will need to adjust to a tough first assignment. So far, betting agency Circa Sports has the Sun Devils as 11-point underdogs to the Trojans. The Devils fell short when the teams met last season, but this year shows a few big differences. Sophomore quarterback Jaden Daniels is ready to go, and the team expects the unexpected.
We don't know exactly what they're going to do. We have a pretty good idea, but they haven't played yet. There might be a wrinkle or two that they run, maybe some different personnel groups, who knows, and we're going to have to be able to adjust to that, both offensively and defensively.
With Jaden, it just gives us the second option to be able to run. Even if we call it pass play, he could drop back and end up getting yards himself.
They got great skill guys in space. Obviously, they're great up front as well. We got to play physical with them, and we just got to match their star power and run to the ball.
ASU's main goal is to battle hard from the beginning and avoid falling behind, and the same can be said for the shortened 2020 season. The Sun Devils will play amid heightened safety conditions and lessened crowds, making the adjustment factors stretch beyond the field. Game time between the Sun Devils and Trojans is set for 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Saturday, November 7th. That game airs on Fox as part of the big noon kickoff for the East Coast. While football gets underway, ASU volleyball remains postponed this season, leaving those players with some extra time on their hands. Hadley Heck gets an update from Sun Devil middle blocker Kennedy Boyd in this week's Quick Hits.
On this round of Quick Hits, we talked to Kennedy Boyd from Sun Devil Volleyball. Obviously, this fall is like no other. What is practice like right now?
Practice is different, but it's also really good. Practice has been fun because it's like giving us hope for our season.
Are you guys in masks?
Yeah, we're in masks.
Does it make it a lot harder to play?
It's kind of weird because when you're jumping that much, it'll start to like slide down your face. But at this point, I'm used to it.
What's your favorite school in the conference to travel to?
Oh, well, I gotta say Utah because that's where I'm from, so I got to see my family. But the coolest one I got to see would probably be Oregon. Their arena was super cool, and we had a really good game. We won in 5, so it was a great trip.
What are your biggest goals for the upcoming season?
We are doing our best to make the NCAA tournament. Last year we became really close, but I think this year we're definitely gonna do it. And then obviously Pac-12 championship too. We got a really great team, and like our chemistry has already gotten so much better. Like over quarantine, we spent a lot of time trying to build our relationships together. It's like a whole new team this year, so I'm excited to see like what we do.
With the Pac-12 volleyball season scheduled for winter this year, stay tuned to see how the Sun Devils' big goals match up with the rest of the conference. With Cronkite News, I'm Hadley Heck.
The Phoenix Suns and Phoenix Mercury are mourning the loss of co-owner Dick Heckman, who passed away at his home in Rancho Mirage at the age of 76. Heckman had been part of the group who bought both teams in 2004. Meanwhile, the Suns and other local teams are encouraging people to get out and vote on this election day. The Suns tweeted that their original arena, Veterans Memorial Coliseum, opened its doors exactly 55 years ago today and is being used as a voting center for this year's election. The Madhouse on McDowell will be available to voters for in-person voting and drive-through ballot drop-offs from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. The Arizona Coyotes are following suit, as Gila River Arena will be open to voters from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. People interested can make their way to the home of the Coyotes to cast their votes. And last but not least, the Arizona Cardinals are allowing voters to drop off their ballots at State Farm Stadium. The stadium has been open since Saturday for ballot drop-offs and will be open today from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. The team also put out a message with players, staff, and the organization stressing the importance to go out and vote. Looking to make a big purchase next time you step in the ring? Well, you're in luck. There's a local YouTuber who's gained traction in past years for honestly reviewing boxing equipment. Chris Lopez shows you why you should be tuning in.
Purchasing a pair of boxing gloves is harder than you think. With so many different fits, sizes, colors, qualities, and prices, things can get a bit overwhelming. Look no further than Arizona YouTuber with an alias, C Squared Boxing.
Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to compare some cheap boxing gloves with some expensive boxing gloves. So stay tuned.
His name is Carlo Rosario, and about 9 years ago, he had some questions about a birthday present that he wanted. That present was a pair of $180 Cleto Reyes boxing gloves. Information on the gloves was scarce, and a search on YouTube led nowhere.
Just an idea popped in my head one day and I was like, you know what? I bet you there's more people like myself that are in the same shoes I was in, where I was wanting to purchase these gloves, which were $180, which is a lot of money.
Sensing a demand, Rosario reviewed the gloves in a video and posted it on YouTube. Fellow pugilists started to like, share, subscribe, and request more reviews. Honest reviews.
Some people are on a lot tighter budget than others. So if I'm recommending a glove that's $50, I have to be really on point with what I'm recommending because I might waste their money.
As Rosario's popularity started to grow, glove companies took notice and started to send him their product craving honest feedback, which sometimes led to a review of the review.
You knew what you were sending me. You know, if the quality of the gloves wasn't up to par, then that again goes back to you using that as something constructive.
For professional fighters, the hands are the money makers. So the size, fit, feel, and hand protection all need to be as sharp as a Japanese Ginsu blade, which is why pros also tune into Rosario for recommendations.
He's very, very detailed in the description of the glove. So man, I definitely, that's my go-to when I want to buy a different glove that I haven't purchased before. Definitely C Squared Boxing.
A keen eye gained Rosario recognition and a following of close to 20,000 on YouTube, which has led to a collaboration with the glove manufacturing company, Barrick Boxing, to produce a small amount of his own gloves. Given his reputation, Rosario will remain critical of his own product.
I'm on my third revision of the gloves that I've gone through with him. So we've done 3 different gloves. Each time I've kind of improved each pair.
What does Rosario do with all the gloves after he's done reviewing? He donates most of them to the gyms around the valley so they too can have a well-reviewed glove to punch with. Chris Lopez, Cronkite Sports.
Well, that'll do it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and make sure to have yourself a safe election day. Once again, I'm Adam Noel, and we'll see you here next time.